I'm going to show you how you can review your non-disclosure agreement. A lot of businesses are having these partnerships with other businesses or doing a deal where they want to protect their trade secrets or any information about those deals. So that's when they do an NDA to protect that. However, NDAs have to be super tight to make sure that all information is correctly protected. So that's why at Contracko we created this NDA review tool you can use to see what conditions it has and what obligations. So you can upload a contract in here and it will analyze then what the document structure is, your obligation, your risk. So here it is already. It already analyzed it. And as you can see, we have this summary, the parties of which this contract applies to, key dates, so how long this NDA is in effect, and then the jurisdiction. So that's basically the overview. Over here we have the obligations, which should be fairly standard in an NDA. It's like protecting information, protecting that confidential information, and also destroying information if you have to on requests. The most interesting tab is here, the risk tab, because this will analyze what in the contract gives a risk for your business or should it be improved in this contract. So here we have the risk assessment, and there are a few red flags in this contract here. So for example, there is no liability cap, which can be quite damaging to your business if you don't include that in the non-disclosure agreement, because then another business could sue you for an unlimited amount of money. So often in an NDA, they include this liability cap as the maximum amount of money that can be sued for or can be gained from like any court case. So you can add that to the contract. There is an indefinite survival of the trade secrets. So for compliance, here you have to review the clause and negotiate clear, balanced wording, but also maybe timing on that. And finally, there is no force majeure, which is fairly standard in a contract, so it's good to add that. So that's basically in a quick overview what you can do with the NDA review tool. If you want to do this at scale for your business, what you can do is basically upload all these contracts in Contracko and do this at scale, because you can ask our AI to do a review of all your contracts in your business, because there might be risks between them. And then you can track, for example, also these key dates. And then you also have an AI-powered review, which goes even more in depth than this free review tool. So over here, you can start tracking them and you can start doing that with a free trial on Contracko.